Welcome back to WARRP Reacts. Maybe we could not cuss in this one. Wait about 10 more seconds. That'd be great. Please like, comment, and subscribe. No, that wasn't an edit. His internet sucks. No more. Calm down. We just finished recording AJ's 90s song that had an impact on his life. This video we're gonna be doing 2000s, and AJ came up with this idea of each one of us should have pick a song that we liked from 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and bring it to us, the other boys, and we would all react to it. I knew that there was no way, zero way, that one of these songs from this artist would not make it on his list.
Oh, yeah.
He would have, if they hadn't been in any of the 3 decades that we picked, he would have found a way to time travel,
superimpose his head,
to bring a song back to one of those decades.
Yes, sure, I would have.
It's Stained.
It is.
I mean,
well, why didn't they
is
clean
Stained,
it off
but the name of the band is Stained, and it's from the early 2000s. And which one did we pick here? I Want to Run From You. No, that's not it. Epiphany. I've never heard him sing this song ever.
I was going to say Butcher, Ogre. That sounded familiar to you at all.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that you sang it every time we went to karaoke, and you actually did a pretty damn good job.
I won a contest singing it in Jersey.
Well, it's Jersey, so let's calm down a little bit, buddy.
Ogre's heard I Want to Run From You in multiple different iterations.
Oh, Lord. You've been holding on to that one. Please check us out Sundays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Let us know what song from the 2000s impacted you. Again, this isn't a battle about who did it best or which was the best song. It's more about what impact it had on us and what impact that song had on you. And chances are,
so just to pick up from the previous two, you don't need to, because I'm going to say what you were going to say.
All right.
Make sure to hit the like button, all that fun stuff. So just to pick up from the other 2 videos, there were other music groups, obviously, that were very, very close in this. Creed was in there, of course. I'm sorry, vomit all you want, but Creed was in there.
Creed was good.
I mean, Creed was, I don't care. It was like the Billy Joel one. Creed was massive.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Creed was massive in the 2000s.
Both in the same.
I'm not putting them on the same level. I'm saying that they were both massive. They were both massive. Billy Joel is still massive. He's still fucking singing. Creed just started singing again, but whatever.
Excellent. Anyways.
But there was a lot of powerful music in the 2000s, beginning 2000s, mid 2000s. I want to say that this one came out in 2003. I was going to say 2, but I think it's 2003.
I looked it up because I wanted to make sure that you idiots didn't pick the wrong fucking decade. So
it was 2003.
Yes, it was. I'm amazed.
Look at that. And this song, as I have said about pretty much every single one of Aaron Lewis's songs, this one the most came out quite literally when I needed it to come out. This was a song that just was right place, right time in my life. About 4 times over. We'll leave it at that. It's an inside story. 4 times over.
That's different than the 13
and over and over and over.
It's different than the first.
It's
13.
way different than the 13. This is 4 times over many years. Many years. But it was what I needed. It was what I needed at the moment, and I have a very, very, very strong feeling towards these lyrics. Aside of the fact of me singing it.
Well, yeah,
drunk and sober, didn't matter.
Oh yeah, or both.
It was very powerful, very impactful, and that's why it was so important to me.
And that's why I'm going to play it right now.
I don't think I've ever seen the video for this song.
That's because you're dumb.
Probably.
That's Billy Zane. Yes. Aaron Lewis.
That is that.
Your words to me just a whisper. Your face is so unclear. disappear. Oh, 'cause it's always raining in my head. Oh, forget all the things I should have said.
I'm trying to remember what movie this is. that he's pulling these scenes from, but more to the lyrics. And this, I mean this sincerely. This is not a shit on you, AJ. I don't think that he wrote Epiphany for even remotely how it hit you.
Oh,
But
he
it
didn't.
said 100,000 times. It feels like music is subjective, and I think some of the better artists out there will say, "Yeah, well, this is what I wrote it for." Yeah, well, we thought it was this. Okay, that's fine, and
Yeah.
it's okay for you to take it like that because that's how it impacted you, and that is what good art, what good music does.
Well, I'm going to throw it in here real quick. Maybe people are watching at this point because I have a feeling if anybody's commenting by this point in the song or by what I said in the beginning, he he actually wrote this song. The meaning of this song is attention deficit disorder.
Right.
That's why he wrote it.
Yep.
But I know, aside of me, I know a lot of
Well,
other
now
people.
it has new meaning now that you knew that. Well, I remember when you said, "Hey, did you guys know?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh my god, that makes total sense."
Yeah.
Right.
It does. Like listening to it again after hearing that from him earlier this year, late last year, whatever it was, it was like, no. And I put it up and I was like, yeah. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is. And if, for anybody that has ADD or ADHD,
join the club.
No, not just that. Listen to these lyrics, and you're gonna go. If you didn't already know, you're gonna go,
wait a second.
What the fuck?
Hold the phone there, Charlie.
All right, there you go.
So I speak to you in riddles, 'cause my words get in my way. I smoke the whole thing to my head and feel it wash away, 'cause I can't take any more of this. I wanna come apart and dig myself a little hole inside your precious heart. 'Cause it's always raining in my head. Forget all the things I should have said.
So, I don't know much about his relationship with his daughter, Zoe, and her middle name is Jane. By the way, I'm also a Stained fan.
Slightly.
I mean, I didn't name my daughter after one of his songs. But so I don't know if he's talking about him or wishing he could go back to himself, where he says, "I would like to dig a little hole inside your heart and help you understand." Or I think that's what he said. So, but that's clearly, it's like I wish I could impart what I have figured out. And I don't know if he's talking about to his past self or to his daughter or both.
It's
I don't know if Zoe Jane has ADD.
That is, I don't know.
But that line, fortunately and unfortunately, the song, now that I've found out since he said it last year that it's about ADD, it's hard for me to hear the song the same way I used to.
Yep.
So, and especially with my Zoe Jane's struggles, it's really hard. So, I don't know. I just that line was pretty impactful to me. I just wanted to mention it.
Sure.
Also, Jersey's really stupid looking.
Nothing more than a little boy inside that cries out for attention. Yet I always try to hide, 'cause I talk to you like children, though I don't know how I feel. But I know I'll do the right thing if the right thing is revealed. 'Cause it's always raining in my head. Forget all the things I should have said.
So real quick, that video with Billy Zane was actually for the video. That wasn't from a movie. Fred Durst directed that video.
Mhm.
I was wrong. It's 2001, not 2003. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I was
Break
trying
the
to figure
cycle.
out. Yes, I think that was
It
from
is
that-
off Break the Cycle.
Yeah.
Okay.
from the album.
Fred Durst actually directed that.
Yeah, Fred Durst. Fred Durst did a lot of directing for music videos.
Wow.
Believe it or not, he was kind of talented in the early 2000s.
I always knew he was kind of talented, but it was just like shit. I didn't think he had directing talent.
That was one of that actually. Stained is one of the two bands that Fred found. One of them stayed alive. The other one kind of unfortunately fell off. So, the second one would be Puddle of Mud.
Puddle of Mud.
He found them also,
Jersey's nickname.
and then the lead singer couldn't hack it anymore, and the
No.
band fell apart. But anyway,
You digress.
that
This happens often,
song,
especially with all of us.
the Talk to You Like Children.
Yeah.
I'm just a little boy inside. That whole, like, after I heard him say that, I listened to that song on the ride
The
home.
ADD thing. Yeah.
I went, how the fuck did
Because you're-
nobody pick up on that? How the fuck did nobody? But
Well, maybe some people did.
well, I would imagine there was a lot of people that knew that it was about ADD way
Remember
before
how
he said it.
angsty you were when you were 20.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the 2020 thing of how couldn't we have thought, because we didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just wasn't. We heard it for what it was for each one of us. We heard the lyrics for what we thought it was. Like I said, it came out when I needed it.
Right.
This whole time it's been about ADD. I probably needed it when I was diagnosed in second grade. Probably would have been helpful back then. Like, you know. But he was not much older than me back then, so he probably wasn't singing with a band.
Well, he could have been.
He might have been.
I think the biggest thing is, like you said, it's just music is subjective, right? So
Yeah.
that's one of those things where you look at it and go, all right, that's what he meant.
Right.
But
Well,
it's exactly what I wanted at that point in time.
Yeah.
right. And back in 2001, AJ needed it to mean how he fucking heard it.
Every single time.
Oh,
Repeatedly.
4 times.
Full time.
Faux time. Faux time. Faux time. Faux time.
A night sometimes. Sometimes a night, me singing that song.
Recently again. So
What'd you say?
I said check out our TikTok again recently. Yeah, man, that's well, I pretty much said most of what I feel about it. I very much love the song. I love Stained. I like the emotions that it evokes in me, and I even like the emotions that it evoked in me once I found out what he meant by it.
Mhm.
Even though it changed how I take the song, I didn't in a bad way. In fact, it might even be in a better way. I'm still on the fence about that for myself. I mean,
Well, if I can say this final comment before Butcher and Jersey,
well, I was gonna
say
real
anything
quick,
more.
I played it for Zoe Jane,
Oh, okay.
and I told her what it was about. And I said,
Oh,
just listen.
uh-huh.
Don't interject like the four of us jamokes do. Just listen to the words.
Yeah.
And she didn't say anything after the song except, I think I want to go to my room. And she had some tears in her eyes.
I need to have a moment. I
Needed
need
it.
to
She needed a
have a
moment.
moment. Yep.
And then afterwards, she came down and said, that is, I go, what? Exactly how it feels? She goes, oh, yes, it feels exactly like that.
Yeah.
It does. I get it. All right. So go ahead. What you were going to say?
I honestly don't remember what I was going to say, so it must not have been terribly important.
Or it would have been, and you just have flat spots on your brain.
No, I'm not like you.
You're so much worse.
But it was just it was a very powerful song, and I remember always, like, and I'm just talking from obviously from my side of it, like sitting on the stage and singing it. Just remember always, like, the bar, no matter which bar it was that I sang it at, out of all the ones that we hung out with back then,
Everybody looked up at you.
everybody just, like, it felt like, I
Keep
could
in
be
mind,
wrong,
Very tall.
but it felt like, well, I always sat down when I sang that song. I always sat down until the build up, and then I would stand up.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
But it always felt like the bar, it didn't like stop, but looking out while I was singing, it felt like everything was going in slow motion for me. Just for that song, like any other song I sang, it didn't matter.
Here's what I
But
can.
that one was just like everybody was just like,
As an audience member of
So
you
moving.
doing that multiple times, first off, it was you did a very good job. I don't like giving you compliments,
I know
and
you
I've already broken my promise from
twice
the
now.
after show.
You
And I've
did,
given
you did.
yeah. And first off, you were very good, but also you were pouring every fucking amount of
Oh yeah.
sick puppy fucking feelings into it. Yeah, but you're
Normal
agreeing.
people would call that emotion, but okay, I get it.
Well, I
Sick
mean,
puppy
given-
fucking feelings, folks.
given
That's what that
what
is.
it is specifically about, I'm going to stick with the words I use. And
He had the big sad.
I
so
did have to say
add in your ability to sing back then, because you can't anymore. And all of the emotion. No, he said it himself. I'm not throwing
really.
stones.
I can't really anymore.
Add in the emotion that you were that you would just fucking pour into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of captured pretty much everybody's attention. Even the people who are like, Jesus Christ, AJ, get the fuck over it.
Again.
That's really good. Get the fuck over it. All right, good. No,
Me, I'm over at the bar ordering Jaeger bombs, trying to have them delivered to AJ on the stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get fucking angry.
Well, Jaeger bomb will fucking make you mad.
Make you angry.
It did.
And then
bomb.
chairs would fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember all that period of time. And I mean, I'm not a big Stained fan, and that's really kind of more of what this song brings to the equation for. I mean, it means a little bit more now that I know that the lyrics are more about ADHD, which I have my twins, and they both have ADHD. But it's mostly reminiscent for me. It mostly brings back memories.
Yeah. Which is part of what this whole experiment is.
Yeah.
Is impactful songs from those different decades. Well,
Is this an experiment?
it's an experiment. Oh, it's definitely an experiment. It's definitely an experiment. Not
So
the kind
far,
of
you have
experimentation
proven to be
Jersey's been doing
worthy.
lately with his friends, but it is an experiment. We hope you like that.
An
We've got Next week we'll be doing Butchers, and the week after that we'll be doing Jersey.
Afraid.
After that we'll be doing mine. We'd love it if you check us out. But first, if you would like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. But we'd like it if you checked us out 8:30 this Sunday. And tell us how these songs impacted you. Tell us what songs impacted you from those decades. Again, it's not a contest as to which one's the best fucking song.
Nope.
It's about what impacted you, what your headspace in the time these songs came out. Anyway,
Kind of, I guess, to a degree, best to you.
yeah, sure. And then
Not a
we'll-
competition. It's just best song to you
I mean,
in
let's-
that
we
time.
won't judge you. Or Nickelback. I'm kidding. We won't really judge you for those either.
Creed.
Original
Had an impact on
Nickelback
you.
wasn't bad.
What?
Original Nickelback wasn't bad.
All right, fuck this.
Why?
Bye.
Say it again.
Oh my god! All right, well, no, seriously,
Say it
all right,
again.
bye-bye.
That was crazy.